All right, hello and welcome to a walkthrough of both Bodyboard and Wakeboard. So these are the sprinkler and diffuser layout pieces within Revit. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. So we share it. You'll be able to see this in action as we go through it. So first off, here is a blank building. It's only linked into a blank model. Basically an architectural model is linked in. So there is only a single link here that you can see. And then we're going to, we can look through the plans here. So if we look at first, second, third floor, you'll be able to see, there's nothing here in the model. And with that, we'll then go ahead and launch. So it's two different add-ins, Bodyboard and Wakeboard. So with Bodyboard, again, you'll just launch the add-in and you have a couple options here. So you can select everything and then you can choose to put the sprinklers on a reference plane. And then you can select the rooms that you will need sprinkled. So to start, we'll go to a default menu, and then we're going to basically choose our sprinkler pendant, and this is going to host to the ceiling, and then our coverage diameter, typically 12 feet, is fairly standard. And again, we're only doing ceiling mounted sprinklers or ceiling sprinklers. We're not doing anything, no wall mounted sprinklers, no sidewalls, anything like that. So just go ahead and run it. We're going to basically select every room in the building to be sprinkled. Again, you can come in here and choose whether or not you want that, but for now, we'll just go ahead and choose every room in the building to be sprinkled. This will take just a few seconds to run through this 40,000 square foot, 3-story building and place all of your sprinkler heads throughout. So you'd still need to do piping, your mains, and your side runs to each sprinkler head, but this will give you your layout throughout the entire building. So here in just a second, we'll have that populate. So you can see 285 sprinkler heads throughout. So we can also go in here, select all instances. Oops, that's visible in view, select all instances and entire project. So 285 within the entire project. There might be a few spaces like these that you'll need to come in and place a head in or adjust this to be centered in this corridor space. Because this room is, if we can highlight the room here, this room bound, go to analyze space. So, oops, and I guess we'll turn on rooms here, make sure rooms are turned on for us. Turn on rooms, that's why. So we'll turn on rooms. And once we turn on rooms, so you can see that because this room was bound here, the offset was accordingly. Anyway, we've got our layouts. There's going to be a few spaces that you'll need to address. So like this lounge, this is another lounge area, the vestibule, part of this is outdoors. But again, 80–90% of your entire building is got sprinkler heads, placed throughout. Again, maybe this corridor, a few other spaces that you'll need to come and address. But again, by and large, the majority of the building is laid out for you. So there you have sprinklers. And then if we come in here and we choose Wakeboard, so this is our diffuser and thermostat. Again, we're going to come in here, choose a diffuser, and it can be, whatever based on your T50 throw values. Go ahead and hit accept. We're going to select everything. And then the beauty of this is that for, let's say, and this is really a supply side. So for our, let's go instruction rooms, we'll do the restrooms. So we'll do a 12x12 with an 8, and then same in here, 12x12 and an 8 neck for the restrooms, also in here. So you can see that you can choose different types, or you could load different families ultimately if you wanted. Also load thermostats. So we'll go ahead and hit accept, we'll select everything. And maybe a few of these, we don't need anything, maybe in storage, the electrical room, we don't need thermostats. Won't place them in the restrooms. All right, so then we can go ahead and hit run all. For this, again, it's going to take just under a minute here to populate the entire model with these devices. And you can just see how much time this is going to save you, especially on your bigger models. So we extrapolate this out to a bigger model, like a 100,000 square foot residential building or an elementary school. This would typically take you, maybe 100 hours to do, and we're doing it here in just a few minutes. So again, diffuser layouts, and if we look at our room bounding, so again, that room is through here. There might be some slight adjustments that you'll make, and then same with here's your other room bounding, and because some of these we might have some offsets that we'll need to look at. So here's our restrooms for the diffusers. See that, and then our thermostats by the door in each of these. So we go to the second floor. Again, same thing. We got diffusers throughout. There's going to be a few spaces we're going to need to come back through, and you're still going to need to do calculations to make sure. But again, diffusers are going to be placed well throughout your model, and you'll have the ability to adjust, change, whatever you might need to do. Like if you wanted, say, this guy to be changed, you're quickly and easily able to do that. And if let's cut a section here. So we'll cut a section through the model. We'll look at our go to fine, go to shaded. So everything is face-based there on the ceiling. These are pendant sprinklers, so they are, going to be recessed down or extended through the ceiling, and then our thermostats are going to be here on the walls. So there you have it. That is Bodyboard and Wakeboard. And then one of the other things that we want to show you, really what we provide, pretty simple. It's going to be getting your nights and weekends back. We're going to save you a ton of time throughout all of your projects, which ultimately means more money, and the layouts become very, very simple for you. The next thing is really you just need to get approval for this, do some training and onboarding, and then implement our solutions within your process. So we just went through the demo, and then for both Bodyboard and Wakeboard, it's an investment of $97 a month. You could also do a year investment for $997 each. So let's just say $194 per month. Let's say that you just saved 50 hours on a 75,000 square foot building. So double what we just went through. Let's just say you save 50 hours, even at $100 per billable hour. It's $5,000, is the total savings minus the investment cost of $194. So you're going to save $4,806 on just that single project. Again, you might be saving more time, you might be saving a little less, but at this investment, that's a significant amount of savings. And then again, if you can save 50 hours on a single project, really that ultimately means no overtime for you, and you're able to get home to your family and have your nights and weekends back. So that is what Bodyboard and Wakeboard offer you, and they are available through the Autodesk App Store. So thank you for watching this demo of Bodyboard and Wakeboard, and we look forward to helping you on many projects to come.